Saira, good morning, dear children. So, today I'll be just continuing the same lesson, The Emperor's Justice, Class 5, Subject English, Part 2 and Chapter 6. So, in Part 1, I have told you Jahangir was the Mughal Emperor who ruled India from 1605 to 1627, and he was famous for his justice. So, he gave justice to all who came and appealed to him. So a huge bell was tied to a long rope in his private chamber, and the other end of the rope was fixed to the outside wall of the palace. So one day an announcement was made throughout the kingdom that anyone who wanted justice could go to the palace any time in the day or night and pull the rope, and the people were very much confident of getting the emperor's personal attention. So Jahangir listened to each and every complaint very patiently, and no one went back disappointed. But one day the ding dong of the bell went off loudly, shattering the silence of the night. So Queen Noor Jahan complained, "It is very disgusting that can't people wait until the day breaks? Even the emperor needs sleep and rest." But King Jahangir never cared for that, so he put his royal robe and he said, "Someone seems to be in great distress to come at this hour of the night." So he rushed to the balcony of the palace where he used to stand and listen to people's complaint. So this is part 1. Now we will proceed to part 2. But he was not prepared for what he saw. So when King Jahangir rushed to the balcony, he saw a strange thing there. So there was no man pulling the rope, but it was an old horse who was tugging at the rope with all his strength, and there was a man there. And it was an old horse who was tugging. Tugging means to pull something hard and quickly, often several times. So the old horse was just pulling the rope, often several times, with all his strength. And there was a man there. The emperor said angrily, "Stop the horse right now." So the emperor got very angry and he said to the man, "Stop the horse right now. So can't you see your horse is playing with the rope?" He said to that man, "That can't you see your horse is playing with the rope, and the bell tying with the rope is tinkling loudly, and the bell that is tying with the rope is tinkling loudly." Tinkling, tinkling means very high ringing sound. High ringing sound. So the emperor got very angry with the man and he said, "Stop the horse right now. So can't you see your horse is playing with the rope, and the bell tying with the rope is tinkling loudly, is making high ringing sound. Please ask the horse to stop that." And this is the explanation of the fourth paragraph. "Your Majesty," replied the man, "this is not my horse, and he is not playing with the rope. He is appealing for justice." So when Emperor Jahangir got very angry with the man, he told the man to stop it. Then the man replied, "Your Majesty, this is not my horse, and he is not playing with the rope." So the man said, "This is not my horse, and he is not playing with the rope. He is appealing for justice. So he has come here for justice. So I am here merely to speak for him as he cannot speak. So I am here I am here only to speak." Merely means only. I am here only to speak for him as he cannot speak. So what did the man say? "Your Majesty, this is not my horse, and the horse is not playing with the rope. So he is appealing for justice. So I am here only to speak for him as he cannot speak." "Then what do you want to say? What is the horse appealing for?" asked the emperor in great surprise. So then The king said, "What do you want to say? What is the horse appealing for? Why the horse has come here?" So asked the emperor in great surprise. See, can you see this? King Jahangir is standing in the balcony of the palace, and you can see a man and a horse. The horse is just ringing the bell. Can you see this picture? And this is the explanation of the fifth paragraph. Your Majesty, this is my neighbor's horse. The poor animal has served him for many years. Then the man said, "So this is my neighbor's house." Neighbor means a person who lives near you. He is a neighbor. So this is my neighbor's horse. The poor animal has served him for many years. The old horse, that is, the poor animal means here the old horse, has served him for many years. He pulled his cart and was used as a beast of burden. So this old horse was used as a beast of burden. Beast of burden means an animal such as donkey or horse that is used to carry loads. So this old horse served that neighbor for many years, and he pulled his cart and was used as a beast of burden. It used to carry loads, and it was used as a beast of burden. Now he is very old and cannot work as hard as he used to do. So now he is very old and he cannot work as hard as he used to do. So now he has become old and he cannot work as hard as he used to do before. So his master doesn't like to feed him anymore. So his master doesn't like to feed him anymore because now it has become old and it cannot do any work as it used to do before. And since he is not of much use now, he is starved. So since he is not of much use now, as it has become old, so it cannot do more work than before, and he is starved. So he is not giving, the master is not giving him enough food to eat. It is starving. So his master thinks that feeding him is a waste of money. So his master thinks that feeding this old horse is waste of money because it cannot do any work, and he has bought a new horse. So he has bought a new horse, and this evening he was turned out of the house. So as he has bought a new horse, then he turned off this old horse from his house. And the man finished his story. So the man told this story to the King Jahangir. So what did the man say? The man said, "This is not my horse, this is my neighbor's horse. The poor animal has served him for many years. He pulled his cart and was used as a beast of burden. Now he is very old and he cannot do work as hard as he used to do before. So his master doesn't like to feed him anymore. As it has become old, his master doesn't like to feed him since he is not of much use now. So he is starved. The master is not giving him enough food to eat. The old horse is starving, and his master thinks that feeding him is a waste of money. So feeding this old horse is waste of money as it cannot work. So he has bought a new horse, and this evening this old horse was turned out of the house and left to his fate. So the man finished his story. And I think you have understood this. I am just summarizing the whole video. There was no man pulling the rope. It was an old horse who was tugging at the rope with all his strength, and a man there. The emperor said angrily, "Stop the horse right now. Can't you see? Your horse is playing with the rope and the bell tying with the rope tinkling loudly." "So, Your Majesty," replied the man, "this is not my horse, and he is not playing with the rope. He is appealing for justice. I am here merely to speak for him as he cannot speak. What do you want to say?" So what is the appealing for? Asked the emperor in great surprise. Your Majesty, this is my neighbor's horse. The poor animal has served him for many years. He pulled his cart and was used as a beast of burden. Now he is very old and cannot work as he used to do. His master does not like to feed him anymore since he is not of much use now. He is starved. His master thinks that feeding him is a waste of money. He has bought a new horse. This evening he was turned out of the house and left to his fate. The man finished his story. So this is the summary of the whole video. Now I'll be asking you some of the questions relating to this video. What did the emperor see when he rushed to the balcony of the palace? So, what did the emperor see when he rushed to the balcony of the palace? Why did the horse come to the emperor? What did the man say about the horse? And why did his master bring a new horse? So, go through the video, understand it, and answer all these questions. Thank you. Sairam.